Man is back.
Oh, okay, Jay, boys, done it again. Oh my gosh, the man got messed up. This is a 5 out of freaking 5.
It is beat making time.
Next week is E3 week. My album comes out next week.
I have delivered. Something is true, something but oh, look at that, my God.
This is your boy. Alright, ladies and gentlemen of the YouTube citizens, y'all know who this is. This is your boy Dash the True Inferno. Back at it with another Kingdom Hearts 3 gameplay. So as you all should know, E3 is here. Well, the conferences have all came and gone, but in terms of the presentations at E3, that is going on right now. I believe that will go on until Thursday, the day after this video drops. So there you go with that. So I'm getting this video out the way because I will be in Chicago on the day this video drops. I'm getting this video out the way the day before I leave for Chicago. So anywho, we are now talking about E3. I have caught up. I've seen every conference that I wanted to see. So we're talking EA, Microsoft, Bethesda, Ubisoft, Square Enix, and Nintendo. And unfortunately, Sony did not have a conference this year. So there was nothing for me to report about Sony. So what I'm about to do is talk about everything that was covered at these conferences and give you guys my grade on these conferences. So here we go. We're going to start off with EA with the EA Play scenario that happened this past Saturday. So basically they showed off Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. They gave us 15 minutes of gameplay, which was pretty cool. And if memory serves correctly, they did not reveal the release date on their presentation. More on that later. Then they showed off Apex Legends. So we got Season 2, which is called Battle Charge, which is challenge based, and that starts July 2nd. And there will also be a new character and a new gun. That's pretty much it. Battlefield 5, we got new maps, Pacific Theater on Origin Access and free on EA Access for P4 and Xbox One. Then we got FIFA 20, 2020, which comes out this year, September the 27th. And they got a new mode, which is Volta mode, which is basically street soccer. So that's pretty cool, I guess. Then we got Anthem, and really not much there after that. And they just talked about it, really. They just talked about it. Then we got Madden 2020. So they showed us some gameplay. We got a new career mode called Face of the Franchise. And there will be college teams a part of that franchise, a part of that career mode as well, rather. And then, of course, we got Sims 4, when they will reveal the Island Living Expansion Pack. So that's basically it from EA. Now let's move on to Microsoft. So Microsoft showed us 60 games, starting off with The Outworlds, which is gameplay mixed with some cinematics, and that will come out this year, October 25th. Next up is Bleeding Edge. They gave us gameplay, and the alpha will be this month, actually, the 27th. And then we got Ori and the Will of the Wisp. They've been talking about this game for the last two E3s. We finally got, well, obviously they showed us gameplay like they did the last two E3s, if I remember correctly. But more importantly, we finally got a release date for this joint, February 11th, 2020. Next up is Minecraft Dungeons. And they gave us gameplay. It's a 4-player co-op, which is local or online. That's coming out spring 2020. More on that game later, folks. And then here we go. Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. We got gameplay, and the game will be released November 15th. So in case you wonder when that game dropped, there you go. Next up is the Blair Witch game, which is a first-person horror game. That comes out August 30th, followed by Cyberpunk 2077. We got a trailer, but no gameplay. Keanu Reeves is in the game. He actually showed up on the showcase floor and revealed to us that the game will come out April the 16th of next year. After that, we got Spiritfarer, which is an indie game. I'm not sure we got gameplay with this one, or it looked like something part of a trailer, but there was no release date for that. Then we got Battletoads. So Battletoads is back. It's a brand new Battletoads game. We got gameplay of it. It looks a bit too cartoony for my taste, and there was no release date for that. Then we got The Legend of Right. We got gameplay. It looks unique, but it looks goofy as heck, and that's coming out next year. And then we got some indie games, followed by they talk about them Game Pass with 20 plus games added. Is now on PC, and they got Game Pass Ultimate where you can pay $15 a month for that, and the first month is only $1. So yeah, there you go with that. Next up, we got MS Flight Simulator, which was originally on the PC and is now coming to Xbox One. We got a trailer with very little gameplay within the trailer and no release date. Next up is Age of Empires 2 Definitive Edition, followed by Wastelands 3 with little to no gameplay and no release date. And then Microsoft brought in Double Fine Productions, so that's another studio that Microsoft got now, and they revealed Psychonauts 2. Very little gameplay in a small trailer, and no release date. Then we got Lego Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga. So we got a trailer, no gameplay. It comes out next year. All 9 Star Wars films will be in this one. And then we got Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. So yeah, they talked about a Dragon Ball Z game. I think earlier this year they called it the Dragon Ball Z project. So now we got the full name. Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. We got some trailer with, I guess we could call that gameplay, and that's coming out early next year. And then we got a game called 12 Minutes. We got a trailer. It's about a guy who is trapped in a time loop, which is pretty crazy, pretty interesting, and that's coming soon rather. Raid to the Woods. It's an indie game. We got gameplay. It looks cute as heck, and I really like the music for that one. That's coming out 2020. So that one you may want to keep your eyes on. Next up, we got Gears 5. So Gears 5 is coming out this year, September 10th. And we got a trailer, but no gameplay. And also we got Gears 5 Escape, which is a new mode. And basically in that mode, players infiltrate an enemy encampment, plant some bomb, and escape amidst the chaos. And they play some little John music here as well. We also got a trailer, but no gameplay. And also, we got the Terminator Dark Fate character pack as well. And after that, they showed off the brand new Xbox Elite Controller Series 2. Over 30 new ways to customize your experience. Play on PC. Got Bluetooth, rechargeable battery, rubber grip. And when it's fully charged, you got 40 hours of gameplay right there. And not to mention, though it was not mentioned in the presentation, but I found out from watching Review Tech USA coverage of this press conference, it would cost $180. So yeah, that's crazy. Next up, we got Dying Light 2. We got a trailer which is coming out spring in 2020, and that's pretty much it. No gameplay. Forza Horizon 4 with the Lego Speed Champions. This is a DLC featuring Legos. We got a trailer, no gameplay. That's coming out tomorrow, the day after I dropped this video, actually. Then we got Gears Pop. We got a trailer with gameplay. It's a mobile game, and you can pre-order it soon. State of Decay 2. We got the Heartland Story DLC, which is out now. Phantasy Star Online 2, which is a free-to-play game. There's no gameplay. We got a trailer. That's coming out spring of 2020. Crossfire X. We got a trailer, but no gameplay. That's coming out 2020. Tales of Arise. Trailer with little gameplay, but it coming out 2020. And Borderlands 3. We got a trailer, no gameplay, and yet it's coming out this September 13th, which is crazy. Borderlands 2 DLC, Fight for Sanctuary, that's out now. They mentioned that as well. Elden Ring, we got a trailer, no gameplay, and no release date. And then they talked about the new systems. And they basically just revealed to us Project Scarlet, which coming out holiday season next year. And check this out. We talking 8K resolution, created a custom processor 4 times more powerful than the Xbox One X. And we all know how powerful that is. And up to 120 frames per second. I crap you not. That is what was said when talking about Project Scarlet. And one of the games that's going to be part of this is Halo Infinite. So yeah, that would be for the next system. There was no gameplay, but we did get a trailer. That was it. Then we got Bethesda. So they talk about Fallout 76. They addressed some of the problems that they experienced with that game briefly. And then they mentioned Year 2. Year 2 will begin with a free DLC called Racelands. That will come out this fall. And they will bring out a new Battle Royale mode called Nuclear Winter with 52 players being able to take part in a match. Then after that, we went to Elder Scrolls Blades, which is solo arenas, battles, Dragon Quest line involved in that as well. It was released the night of the conference and for free. And this is a mobile game, but it is coming to the Switch this fall and will still be free. And there will be crossplay with the mobile version as well. So that's pretty cool. Ghostwire Tokyo, action adventure game. We got a trailer, but no gameplay and no release dates. That one is kind of interesting, so I'm gonna be keeping my eyes on that one. The Elder Scrolls Online. So they talk about, I'm gonna butcher this name, Elsewhere, and the trailer. We got a trailer, but no gameplay, and it's out now. And then they talk about the Dragonhold DLC as well as Scalebreaker DLC, which is coming out in August. Next up, Commander Keen. So yeah, some of you may remember that from back in the day. Me personally, I don't. So there you go with that. We got a trailer. It's a mobile game. We got some gameplay, and it's coming out this summer. Going back to Elder Scrolls, we got Elder Scrolls Legends, Moons of Elsewhere. How you pronounce that joint? Followed by Rage 2. We got new features this week with cheat codes, vehicles, game modes, and modifiers. Also, we got a new expansion for that game, Rise of the Ghost. Then, of course, Wolfenstein Youngblood, rather. They're coming out next month, July 26th. We got trailer with some gameplay. And then we got Cyberpilot, which is a VR companion game for Wolfenstein Youngblood. So that's pretty interesting. Deathloop, we got a trailer with no gameplay and no release date. And then they talk about the Orion streaming service, which is a cloud-based service that will rival Google Stadia and Microsoft's Project X Cloud. It will work on mobile and it was attached to what looks like an Xbox controller, which looks pretty dope, if I do say so myself. Then we got Doom Eternal, which is coming out November 22nd this year. We got a trailer, we got some gameplay, and they revealed Battle Mode, which is a multiplayer mode. We got a trailer with some gameplay for that, but no release date for the Battle Mode part. I'm assuming it's the same day as Doom Eternal, more likely. Now let's move on to Ubisoft. So Ubisoft started off with a performance from Assassin's Creed Symphony. And they're going to be touring later this year. Then the first game they revealed is Watch Dogs Legion. So we got gameplay. We also got a trailer. Looks sick. That comes out March the 6th of next year, obviously. Also, we got Mythic Quest Raven's Banquet, which is a TV show coming to Apple TV Plus. Okay, whatever. Then we got Rainbow Six Siege Operation Phantom Sight, which was out the next day. So it came out the day I'm recording this video, but we did not get any gameplay though. Then we got Brawlhalla. So, well, that game was already out. However, Adventure Time characters are in the game. So you're talking Jake, Finn, and Princess Bubblegum. And that is actually an event that will last until June the 25th. Ghost Recon Breakpoint. We got a trailer. The beta go live September 5th. The game drops October 4th. There's a crossover with the Terminator series. And there's a community program for this game called Delta Company. So there you go with that. Tom Clancy's Elite Squad, which is a mobile game. We got a trailer with some gameplay. There's no release date, but you can pre-register now. Just Dance 2020. We got a trailer with a dance performance, or else is new, coming out this November. Now here's the funny thing. It's coming out on a bunch of systems. One of them being the Wii. Yeah. It's coming out on the Wii. It didn't say Wii U. It said Wii. I'm like, what? Okay. And then they got Just Dance Unlimited, which is a subscription service with over 500 songs a part of that. Then we got For Honor Shadow of the Hioto. Ooh, I'm gonna butcher this. Hiyotokiri. There we go. This is a new event. We got a trailer for it. It's going on now until June the 27th of this year, obviously. And then we got Rainbow Six Quarantine that will be released early 2020. We got a trailer, but no gameplay. Then we got The Division 2. So we got free to play from tomorrow, as I release this video, to the 16th. And then we got episode 1 coming out next month in July with new missions. After that, we got episode 2, which is coming out this fall. And then episode 3 comes out early 2020. And they're working on a movie where they will be collabing with Netflix, which is pretty interesting. After that, we got Uplay Plus, which is a subscription service. Yeah, they're all going in that direction here. $15 a month. It will start this September. However, on Stadia, it will be released on that system in 2020. Also, we got Roller Champions. I like the music for that one, which is almost similar to Rocket League. We got a trailer with no gameplay. We got a pre-alpha for free that will be released over the next few days. And then they ended it with Gods and Monsters. We got a trailer, no gameplay, coming out February 25th, 2020. Then we got Square Enix. And they started off with Final Fantasy VII Remake. They spent a lot of time on that joint. We got a trailer, we got gameplay. It looks sick as heck. And a release date, March the 3rd of next year. After that, we got Life is Strange 2, where episode 3 is out now. Followed by Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles Remastered, which will be coming out this winter. Octopath Traveler, which is now available. Then The Last Remnant Remastered. It came out that night, Monday night, the night of the conference, on the Switch. After that, we got Dragon Quest Builders 2. We got a trailer and gameplay that's coming out July 11th, followed by Dragon Quest 9 Echoes of an Elusive Age Definitive Edition. That's a long title. We got a trailer with some gameplay that's coming out this fall. After that, we got Circuit Superstars, which is coming out 2020, and they didn't really show us And basically, they showed us a trailer, but it was a trailer, but it's about the developers talking about it. That's it. I'm like, no, don't do that. Next up, we got Babylon 1944 Eastern Front, which is out now on Steam. And then they talk about Square Enix Music, where you can actually download music off of Spotify, Amazon, and more. They currently have Final Fantasy soundtracks now on those platforms. After that, Kingdom Hearts 3. We got the DLC. It's called Remind DLC. We got a trailer with gameplay, and that is coming out this winter. After that, we got Final Fantasy 14 Shadowbringers, which is a new expansion coming out July 2nd. And we got a trailer with no gameplay. Then Dying Light 2, we got a trailer with what looks like gameplay. I don't know. That's coming out spring 2020. Then we got Romancing Saga 3. We got a trailer and gameplay. And they also talk about Saga Scarlet Grace Ambition with gameplay. Both of those games are coming soon. Then we got Final Fantasy Brave Exvius, which is a mobile game, and then they got another version of that game called War of the Visions, which is actually a new title in the world of Final Fantasy Brave Exvius. We got a trailer and gameplay for that, and that is in development. Also, we got Outriders with the trailer and no gameplay coming out summer 2020. Oninaki with a trailer and some gameplay coming out this August 22nd. And then they revealed Final Fantasy VIII Remastered. We got a trailer and gameplay coming out this year. And lastly, Marble Adventures. As I hit the pop filter in my mic, we got a trailer with brief gameplay, I guess. That's coming out May the 15th of next year. And the PS4 get the early beta. I do not like how Thor looks in that game, by the way. Then we got Nintendo. Lastly, we got Nintendo, which did their Nintendo Direct earlier today. And they also had their Nintendo Treehouse live from E3. So, we got a new character for Smash. It's the hero from Dragon Quest. So, yeah, there you go. That's the new Smash Ultimate DLC character. Also, the skins for the character will include other heroes from the games in the JRPG series, like the Cursed King hero. So, this is coming out summer of this year. Then they talk about, speaking of Dragon Quest 9. I'm not sure this is the same trailer that was shown at Square Enix press conference. But either way, that game comes out September 27th of this year. Then we got Luigi's Mansion 3. We got a trailer with gameplay coming out this year. The Dark Crystal Age of Resistant Tactics. We got a trailer with some type of gameplay coming out 2019. And this is weird. It would be on the Switch and Netflix. I don't know how that would work, but okay. Then we got Link's Awakening. So this is the remake, actually. So we got a trailer and gameplay coming out this year, September 20th of this year, obviously. Trials of Mana. We got a trailer with gameplay. This was not shown at Square Enix, even though this was a Square Enix game. And that's coming out early 2020. Which is shocking, since it was reported that they would not be showing any 2020 games. But whatever. The Witcher Wild Hunt Complete Edition. Coming to the Switch this year. That was shown next. Followed by Fire Emblem 3 Houses. I like the music for that one. We got a trailer with no gameplay. That's coming out July 26th of this year. After that, we got Resident Evil 5 and 6. They are coming to the Switch this fall. We got a trailer for that as well. And then after that, we got No More Heroes 3. We got a trailer, but no actual gameplay. That's coming out in 2020. Then we got Contra's Rogue Corpse. We got a trailer with some gameplay, and that's coming out September 14th, 2020. Then we got Demon X Machina. We got a trailer with no gameplay. That's coming out September 13th this year. Followed by Panzer Dragon with a trailer and gameplay. And that's coming out this winter. Then we got Pokemon Sword and Steel. Oh boy, there's a little bit of controversy with this game now. You can use the Pokeball Plus, but not as a controller. But you can like take your Pokemon from that game with you, walk around, and apparently something special happened. Now here's the thing though. The National Pokedex will not be included in this game. So you remember how at the Pokemon press conference, not Pokemon Sword and Shield press conference, but the Pokemon conference they did 2 weeks ago. They talked about Pokemon Home, and they gave us the impression that you could transfer games from Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee, Pokemon Go, and what's that joint called? Pokemon. I forgot what was the original cloud-based Pokemon storage joint called. But they gave us the idea that we could transfer Pokemon from those games and from those areas, apps, whatever, over to this game. That is not the case. So, yeah, they have to be a part of the new region, the new decks, in order for them to be in the game. So, that sucked. Moving on, we got Astro Chain. We got a trailer with some type of gameplay. Looks cool, I will admit. And that come out August 30th of this year. After that, we got Empire of Sin with a trailer, but not finalized gameplay, and that's coming out spring of next year. Then we got Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3, The Black Order. We got trailer and gameplay coming out July 19th. I may get that, to be honest. I don't know. Then we got Cadence of Hyrule. We got a trailer and gameplay. You can play as both Link and Zelda, and that's coming out tomorrow as this video is being released. Then we got Mario Sonic at the Olympic Games Tokyo 2020. We got a trailer. We got some form of gameplay, and that's coming out this November. Followed by Animal Crossing New Horizon. We got a trailer, some form of gameplay as well. And here's the kicker. It will release March of 2020. It was pushed back from this year. Then they showed up a few games with release dates. So we're talking Spyro, Ni no Kuni, Minecraft Dungeons, which is what I talked about earlier. Elder Scrolls Blade, I talked about that earlier. Doom Eternal, talked about that earlier. Wolfenstein Youngblood, talked about that earlier. Alien Isolation, Dragon Quest Builders 2, talked about that earlier. Just Dance 2020, talked about that earlier, obviously. Super Mario Maker 2, can't wait for that one. Also, they announced another new character for Smash, which is coming out this fall, and it's Banjo-Kazooie. Yes, so Banjo-Kazooie is finally in the game. And then lastly, they released a new game, a trailer for a new game, which is in development. It's not Metroid. It's not Punch-Out. It's nothing like that. Instead, it is Zelda Breath of the Wild 2. I will admit, that caught a lot of people by surprise there. So there you go with that. All right, so now I'm about to grade these conferences. So we're going to start off with EA. EA, they get a D. They flat out get a D. In fact, EA, they should not really be doing EA Play at doing E3 time anymore, because outside from Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, which we all knew was coming for the most part, none of these other games are like really interesting. Obviously, FIFA's coming out soon, Madden 20 is coming out soon, which is normal, which is the usual, but everything else is like bland. So it's like, no, they get a D. There was no really big surprise outside of maybe Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order if you've been living under the rock. But yeah, there you go with that. Microsoft, they get a C-. Microsoft get a C-. The only reason why it's a C- is because they showed off a bunch of games. And amongst those lists of games, we talking maybe Battletoads, even though it looked a bit too cartoony for me. Obviously Cyberpunk Cyberpunk 2077. Yeah, they showed that one off. The Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, always a big time Dragon Ball Z fan, but I'm not even sure if I'm going to get that, because they basically retelling what looks like to be the Saiyan Saga and the Frieza Saga, aka the Namek Saga. So I don't know how far they will go with that. I don't know where else would be included with that. So I don't know. They also showed us Gear 5, but then the problem is that we didn't really get a lot of gameplay, and there were some of these games we didn't get a definite release date. Also, they did reveal the controller too, which is $180, even though they didn't mention that in their press conference. But however, that controller do look dope. And then they talk about the new system, but not as much as I hope they would. So all we know is coming out holiday season next year, but that's pretty much it. And again, not a lot of gameplay. Like for example, Borderlands 3, no gameplay. Halo Infinite, no gameplay. Crossfire X, no gameplay. Phantom Star Online 2, no gameplay. You see where I'm going with this. So that's why I gave it a C-. If they would have gave us gameplay for a bunch of these games, it probably would have been boosted up to a C, maybe a C+. But aside from that, no. Then we got Bethesda. Now, again, there was no Elder Scrolls 6, so that's hurt them. Although Ghostwire Tokyo looks interesting, so I will be keeping my eyes on that. Obviously, Wolfenstein Youngblood, that's good for them. Doom Eternal is good for them as well. Rage 2, well, that game is out already, so never mind. But aside from those games I mentioned, not much here. But, you know, they did give us some good games, looking games so far. So I gave them a C. I was hoping that they would reveal gameplay for Ghostwire Tokyo. That would have been cool. We did get some type of gameplay with Wolfenstein's Youngblood, so that helps as well. But there was no really big surprise that made me go, wow. So that's why I gave them a C. And you could say I was a bit too nice for there. Ubisoft. There was no new Assassin's Creed. The Watchdog Legion looks dope. But aside from that, there was absolutely, positively nothing here that made me go, wow. Like, there was nothing here. Roller Champions, if they would have had gameplay on that, that would have been dope. But again, there was nothing there, so I had to give them a C. And the only reason why they get a C is because of Watchdog Legions. They gave us gameplay, and that game looks sick as heck. But aside from that, there was just nothing there. Moving on. Square Enix. They get a B plus for me because they gave me the Final Fantasy VII remake. We got gameplay. Tifa's in the trailer and in the gameplay. We got a release date. So that's pretty cool right there. Final Fantasy VIII remake. That's cool. The Kingdom Hearts 3 Remind DLC. I was expecting them to show that, but that's pretty cool too. They showed off some good stuff here. So again, the Final Fantasy VII remake, Final Fantasy VIII remastered, not remake, remastered. The Kingdom Hearts DLC. Also, let me see. Is that pretty much it? Yeah, in Marvel's Avengers. I want to see more. Like, they need to give us definite gameplay for that one. Like, so not much there outside from the games that I mentioned. That's why they get a B plus for me. And then Nintendo, they get a B minus for me because they revealed 2 new Smash characters, which is pretty cool. The Breath of the Wild 2 is dope as hell. That's a really big surprise right there. Luigi's Mansion 3, that's going to be big. Link's Awakening going to be big right there. Also, Drag Quest now, that was also shown in the Square Enix joint. But I wish they would have shown us Mario Maker 2, like gave that like some time to shine as well. So that held it back a bit. Marvel Alliance 3, that one was dope as well. So that one's huge as well. So they showed up a lot of stuff, but the lack of a new system or an updated version of Switch really hurt them with me. So they get a B minus from me. So that's going to do it for my coverage for E3. Now next week, we're going to look at my 10 predictions, my 10 questions and answers for E3 and see what I got correct and what I didn't get correct. So there you go. So with all that said, y'all know who this is. This is your boy New J Gatsby, aka the new Stephen A. Smith, saying peace out, y'all, and I'll see y'all next time. Yeah.